when cops have to arrest their coworkers, honestly, pretty sure most of the people actually didn't get no consequences, bro. You know how it is in the real world. They all have each other's backs type shit. But we're still gonna watch the video, see what happens, see what Dr. Insanity has to say about it. I'll trust him. The last video was valid, so let's see what's good.
Their time dealing with random people they'll never see again. What happens when instead cops are forced to battle their own ethics and arrest their co-workers?
I'm not drunk. I'm fucking pissed and I'm tired.
I know. I'm sorry.
Starting with Corporal Scott. On January 1st, 2021, Gainesville police were called to the scene of a crash that took place in a parking lot, but the responding officer, Brooke, had no idea who was waiting for her.
And you are Silver Car?
Yes, Mom.
Okay. If you want to go back over there, I'll come get your info in just a second. Silver Car?
Brooke had no idea who was waiting for her.
Go back over there. I'll get your info in just a second. So,
Yeah, reached out for my lighter, slammed into his ass.
cool.
No, not really.
Not really.
Yeah.
You didn't want to do an information
So he
exchange?
does. Now I found it.
Brooke and Scott are clearly familiar with each other, and when Scott described how the incident happened, making it clear he's at fault, Brooke decides to check with her higher-ups before moving forward with the situation, fearing a conflict of interest.
Hey, this crash, Birdie is so come work it? Okay. I can't remember. It's been a long time since I've worked a crash with one of us in it, so...
Regardless, bro, even if it is one of them, like... just do normal protocol, no? I'm pretty sure there's nothing special going on with it.
He's in his POV, but I just didn't want there to be any like conflict of interest type issues. All right, that was it. I just wanted to make sure.
Making it a
Brooke
conflict
gets
of
the
interest?
green light and is told there shouldn't be any problems with her handling the case. But that changes when she notices Scott's impaired state during the investigation.
So, Birdie, you giving me some indicators?
Oh.
Listen.
Shit, woman.
Listen.
Women.
Valdez is coming out just to... I'm not going to lie to you about it.
She's on her way?
Yeah, she's on her way.
37.
Because I'm not really comfortable with this whole thing at all. Right now, you're being detained.
Wait, what?
He wasn't expecting that, bro.
Because I have a supervisor coming.
He don't want to deal with
see
them
if I need to do a
consequences,
full-fledged DUI investigation or not.
Anybody else, bro? They hop out the car like that. They're like, get back in the fucking car. Get back in the fucking car.
So please don't make my life difficult.
I would never do that to you.
Okay. I'm very uncomfortable right now.
And I apologize for putting you in that position. Are you on?
Yes, I am. And I'm going to remain on for integrity.
Despite the uncomfortable situation, the officer does the right thing and detains Scott.
Yeah, is the camera on, or can we let this slide,
things might
bro?
have gone differently if there was no body cam involved. Coworker or not, Scott is now a suspect, and his bad night is just getting started.
I'm not drunk. I'm fucking pissed and I'm tired.
Damn, that can go bad for him, bro. That's his whole career right there.
Fuck me. She did it. I don't give a fuck.
Here, I'm gonna go print stuff. Okay.
Is that the supervisor or
She
what?
wants to do DUI. Let's do it.
Well, if he's not drunk, it clears
I
his
can
name.
put you in that spot. I can put her in that spot.
23.
She made me aware of Will.
Go ahead.
Well aware.
Okay.
Fair enough.
If we have any spare units,
I will
like you
never.
up here at 600 West.
Damn, he was really trying to
Anyone in that spot.
slide things under the rug, bro. Is your camera on?
Absolutely.
Yo, low-key, I be looking like that motherfucker Sid from Toy Story.
Can't consume anything. You're killing me.
Trying.
Come on.
With the supervisor now arriving at the scene, they can proceed with the field sobriety tests. The first one went smoothly for Scott. However, once they got to the balance test, it was obvious that Scott wasn't just a little impaired that night, but completely hammered.
Stumbling.
You can stop.
Fucking perfect.
What do you do then, bro? What if he's just uncoordinated though? Like, what do they do then, bro? Some people have trouble with balance, bro.
So at this time, I'm asking you to come with me to the station to provide a breath sample.
He's ready. He's ready, bro. He got his hands behind his back. Oh, yeah. He knows it's gonna go down. Fuck.
It was obvious Scott was hitting the bottle that night, and when it was time to put the cuffs
Damn!
on, things got
He fucked shit up, bro. That
emotional.
car
There's
fucked.
things that we can do to fix this.
It was time to
Damn. And what is that? Is that a I ain't no BMW.
cuffs on him, things got a little emotional.
There's things that we can do to fix this, brother.
Oh, he drunk, bro. Is he crying?
That is for fucking kids, my family, fucking everything.
Oh, dude, he's drunk.
No, absolutely fine. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's embarrassing, bro.
It's fine. But we already know what the game plan is.
Even though Scott showed regret for his actions, he is still a criminal that put many lives in danger.
Officer at the front seat.
What happens to him, though? Like,
Your driver's side.
suspension, no?
Listen to me.
Put them on.
I'm not gonna help you.
Oh, yes, you are, because they're watching.
You have to, bro.
Yes, you are. They're watching.
We'll cuff you over by my car.
Yes, you will.
Yes.
They're watching.
Yes.
Oh, dude.
Compliant.
She's so uncomfortable, bro. Like, that's probably her homie,
Scott's
bro.
insistence on being cuffed shows that at least he's not trying to exploit his position as a law enforcement officer and is willing to take responsibility for his actions.
Yeah, he's trying
It's
to be
almost like he
legit,
wanted to
but I
punish
mean,
himself for what he did. Once they
said
arrived
'cause
at the
they're
police
watching.
station, Scott was physically distressed and emotional, clearly regretting what he did.
He's going through it, bro.
Put you in this position.
They tight.
If you blow and you're good,
He's not good. He knows it.
Yeah.
you know I can't do that.
He's asking her to blow it.
I can't demonstrate evidence.
He knows, bro.
Literally.
I know, but you also have nystagmus.
Oh, I know.
What's that?
I'm not saying I haven't been.
Hold it. Hey Siri. Let me check. What's nystagmus?
Here's what I found.
Nystagmus is. Hey Siri. What's nystagmus?
Here's some information.
Is a condition of involuntary eye movement. People can be born with it, but more commonly acquire it in infancy or later in life. A condition of okay, so your eyes be darting and moving when you don't want them to.
Not gonna. I mean, you're doing what you
The more we know. It's fucked. This one I kind of feel bad because
Yeah, it's a
it's
lot
probably
different
like a
when they
rough
ask
night.
an interview saying, hey, you know, what would you do if this happened to...
But low key, if that camera wasn't on, bro, they would have finessed the situation so hard, bro.
believe me. So proud. And so sorry. All at the same time.
You're gonna
Then
make me
he's
cry.
like,
Even though Scott proved to be one of the most polite and respectful suspects we've ever encountered, his luck took a different turn once he hit the breathalyzer test. Scott blew a .156 alcohol blood level, nearly twice the legal limit. Scott was charged with one count of driving under the influence with property damage, and he pleaded no contest to the charge. He was sentenced to nearly $1,000 in fines, 50 hours of community service, substance abuse and DUI classes, and a 6-month driver's license suspension. At least Scott didn't hurt anyone. A stark
But did-
contrast with the next cop.
did he not get? How does that work? Like, did he get suspended from the force? Can he drive his fucking? 911 mobile? Like, what the fuck?
To conceal his brother's murderous crimes. July 2nd, 2011 was
Shit
an
took a
ordinary day for
dark turn.
Alexander Kuchevic until he was shot right outside his home. Turns out he was a big shot in the cocaine and weapons game, and to top it off, he had a secret identity due to being in the witness protection program. The number one suspect for his murder was a man named Michael. 3 days after the murder, Daniel bought him a plane ticket to Italy. Things are understandably extremely suspicious to the investigating cops, so they decide to bring in their fellow officer Daniel for questioning regarding the whole situation.
We're investigating an allegation of murder. As part of our investigation into the offense, I'd like to interview you on tape under oath. It is a crime in Canada to lie to the police or mislead them in an investigation. It's also a crime in Canada to falsely accuse another person of committing a crime. Do you understand that?
Yes.
So when they say
Understand?
under oath, it's not really the fact
If you
that
lie
they
to the police, you could be charged
can't
with
lie.
offense.
It's more like,
Daniel
if we
appears
catch
calm
you
and
lying,
collected
you're
as
fucked,
they
bro.
gear up for the questioning process. Being an officer
You get
himself,
charges.
he's familiar with the drill, and that can obviously pose a challenge for the investigators.
What can you tell me about anything you know about this incident?
To be honest, not much. All I know is that my brother was apparently dating his wife,
Okay, when you say your brother, who's your brother?
Michael
Costa.
Michael Costa.
Who was he dating?
Anita. That's all I know. Her name is Anita. I met her maybe
I need a
3
number.
times, and that's all I've known. That's all what I've seen on the news.
Did you know she was married?
No, not until recently.
When did you find out she was married?
Saturday night,
So tell me what happened Saturday night.
I received a call from my brother, Michael, saying he wanted to come over and speak to me. Came over, started crying, telling me somebody is after him. I didn't know what the hell he was talking about. Said somebody's after him, somebody's after him. He said, watch the news. Somebody got killed. That's Anita's husband. And that's when he told me that he's been dating her and that she was married.
What did you talk about?
So he didn't
What the
even
hell's
kill her
going on? He won't
for.
tell me what's going on. All he said is that this guy was killed and they might be after me because I've been dating
He
his
did it
wife.
for the boom.
And
boom.
that's everything Daniel claims to know about the situation. But
For
the
the
detective
pussy.
is not buying it for even a second.
So your brother comes to you, says, watch the news. The guy that's been murdered, shot and killed outside his house in Woodbridge. Your brother comes and says, I'm dating that guy's wife, Anita, who you know as Anita.
Bro,
So
y'all take notes, bro. Anytime
name's
people
Anita.
start talking without a
So she
lawyer,
comes to
bro,
your
that's when
house,
shit gets
says,
messy,
people are
bro.
after me. You're a police officer. You're allowing this guy to come to your house, yet you know nothing about what he's involved in. Yet there's a guy lying on the street that's been killed.
This is
You're saying, yeah,
brother,
come to my
though.
house. I got my wife here.
It's my brother.
Yeah.
I'm not going to leave him on the street.
On
But
God.
you're going to ask him what the heck happened.
Yeah, but he didn't tell me. All he says is, he got killed in front of the house, and that was it.
Are you not concerned that maybe that threat's now moved to your place?
Yes, I am. That's why I haven't slept in the last 2 days.
So therefore, wouldn't you just nail down on your brother as to what happened? Well, tell me that.
Then
Did
why
you
don't
try?
you fucking
I did.
tell
I
the
asked him.
police,
He
though?
kept
Because
saying
you're a whole cop,
somebody's after
bro.
me. I don't know why. The only excuse he gave me was that he's dating Anita, and that was it.
So what are the chances your brother's going to tell you what's going on?
Very slim,
Why is that?
because he hasn't in the last 4 days. Today's Thursday.
So he's going to stay living at your house,
No,
hiding out,
after he left.
possibly bringing that threat to your place for you and your wife.
After he left here, he arrived at my house in a cab, grabbed his bag, and left. So I don't even know where he is now.
This is where Daniel first slips up. Like many lies, Daniel's claim of not knowing his brother's whereabouts seems foolish. Records clearly show that he used his credit card to purchase a plane ticket to Italy under Michael's name, so that one isn't going to work.
Damn, boy's trying to leave the country already.
He was not truthful.
As to what?
As he
Anita
was
must have had a
supposed to be.
bag on her, bro.
He's not being truthful, and he's not. When I asked him a question, who is that person? He would not say who it was. So what are we gonna do now?
I don't know. I don't know where he is. After, like I said, after he left here, he showed up in a cab, grabbed his bag, and he said, "I'm sorry, I got you in trouble." He goes, give me your card." He said, "They're gonna call you." So I was waiting for your call, and he left. And that's it. I don't know where the hell he went.
Despite putting Michael on a plane that very same day, he claims he has no idea where his brother is. This guy seems to believe that if he sticks to his lies and acts like he knows nothing, the detectives will eventually give up and cut him loose. But the detectives are determined to get to the bottom of things.
Did your
I
brother
feel like if
ever
you're gonna
tell
help
that
him,
he
you gotta
knew?
be like, he stole my credit card, he stole my shit.
When he came over to your house, did you say,
Said he's a bad guy. That's it. What is a bad guy? He's a bad guy.
"You're a cop"? What do
I
you
know. You can only assume. I don't know. I've never even seen. I don't even know what he looks like. I don't know. Could be a biker. It could be a thing. I don't know. What's a bad guy? Bad guy can. There's all kinds of shit. Everybody's a bad guy. But for him to be scared as he was, I figured it's got to be something bad. So, and I can tell him he's a major criminal. So.
Okay, so you've got this major criminal that's having gunned down. I mean, come on, you're a cop. Guy gets shot outside of his house. It's a hit. And your brother's running scared? You don't put two and two together?
I didn't know that this guy's a major criminal.
Okay, even so, some guy gets gunned down and your brother's running from it. You're not putting two and two together.
What am I supposed to say?
That's family,
What am I supposed to think?
What are you going to say? You're going to ask him, what the hell's going on?
I did.
You're in my home, bringing this to my family, putting my life in jeopardy, my wife's life in jeopardy. Word on the street is your brother's moving some big stuff around. He's a big man on the street. You don't question your brother. He's driving around in a $100,000 car. You go to the clubs.
On some Miles Morales Spider-Man shit.
always
One's
at
a
the
cop,
clubs.
one's a fucking
Did he tell you that?
hitman, I guess.
He's always.
Okay. And what's he doing?
I don't know. I don't ask him everything he does every night.
He's your brother.
I know.
You guys not close?
We are, but he doesn't.
Bro, you don't
give me
ask
every
him
detail
something
of
like
life.
all the fucking time. You don't
You're
keep
telling me
every
your brother
fucking
riding
detail
around in a
in the
$100,000
fucking
skate and you don't ask him what's going on? Where are you getting that kind of cash? Business is that good?
Apparently.
And you just slide by. That's fine with me.
Detective Cook really pushes Daniel to spill on why he couldn't get answers from his brother, but
Well, I mean,
this is where he slipped up big
You don't
time.
really press people
Daniel, I
for
find this
fucking,
very hard
like,
to believe.
you're pocket watching too much.
And the
You're
fact,
fucking
and
asking
the
them,
fact that you're a
like,
police
money
officer,
from
you're not
type
putting two
shit.
and two together.
What am I supposed to? I'm gonna go and accuse him of different stuff.
You never accuse your kid brother of being messed up in something?
I told him he's an idiot once I found out he's dating a freaking married woman.
And that's it. And he's running for his life after
Well, yeah,
her husband's
obviously.
been gunned down. And you're saying, yeah, it's fine, stay in my house for 4 days?
I'm not gonna say go out and wait for somebody to attack you.
No, you're going to say, tell me what the hell's going on, and then we're going to the cops.
Yeah, in retrospect, I probably should have done that.
So
I did ask him, but I didn't want to bring him.
you're putting your life, your wife's life in jeopardy, your career in jeopardy, but you won't ask the questions of your brother?
I asked, he didn't answer. There's only so many times I can ask without him getting
So
pissed off and leaving, like he did today. He's gone.
He didn't get pissed off at you for leaving.
No, but he's pissed off that he got everything involved
Involved in what?
in this.
Apparently you don't know anything
No,
about
I
this.
don't. You're giving me information now that I. What the hell? You know my head's spinning right now?
But you're his brother.
Yes.
All this has been happening. He's dating the wife of a guy that gets gunned down in front of his house, and you don't ask the questions. So you're putting yourself in a lot of jeopardy. Yeah, he's your brother. You're telling me I don't know anything about what my brother does. Yeah, you might want to be
Bruh.
protecting him.
I thought
Even
this was.
if Daniel was really this clueless, the detectives don't understand why he didn't try to find out what had happened. After all, he's a cop. It's in his nature.
Anybody who runs after a homicide, doesn't cooperate with the
Nah,
police,
bro.
is now gone. We don't know where he is. What does that tell you?
I don't know. I don't know what you want me to say. It doesn't look good.
Your brother comes to your house, says, yeah, watch the news. Watch the news? Tell me what the fuck's going on. You're running because a guy got killed? And you're saying that's all right, just sleep on my couch for 4 days? You're not putting any of this together.
The detective hits Daniel where it hurts,
Well, I mean-
his pride. Cook suggests that he might not be a great cop for
Damn,
not
he's saying you
suspecting his
stupid as
own
fuck,
brother's
bro.
involvement. This tactic is particularly effective with men who have big egos, as they can't stand the idea of looking incompetent, even if it means admitting something that could implicate them. It's a clever move to shake things up.
Hey,
You can see the
dude.
frustration start to seep.
That could probably get me, bro. Sometimes you just want to be right. Like, you're like, motherfucker, I know what the fuck is going on in my own damn house, bitch. Like, and then you just start yapping, and shit just slips out, bro. Cause, bro, you don't want to be. Oh, there's so many motherfuckers I know that get caught up like that. Would get caught up like that,
Do you
bro.
understand the magnitude of this?
Yes.
This is a homicide.
I know.
You
Prideful,
seem pretty
bro.
calm about the whole thing.
I'm not calm. Believe me, I'm not calm.
I don't know if I do believe you because you're going on about this. Say, well, I asked him and well, he didn't tell me. I'm thinking you're protecting him. As his older brother, you're protecting him.
I don't know anything to protect him from.
Well, did he come to you and confide in you? That's what I'm.
No.
That's what I know that he's done. He's gone and he said he's got to tell somebody. Can't keep the weight of this on his
Fuck,
shoulders
it's
forever.
because he's a
How do you know
cop,
he
bro.
did it?
Because if you get a lawyer right
Let's say
away,
you get
bro,
it.
you
So
kind
why
of do
would
look
he have
guilty,
to confide
but.
in me if you didn't do it? Or have the weight on his shoulders if you didn't do something?
He didn't have the weight on his shoulders. He didn't do something. He wouldn't have run.
If he's scared somebody's going to be killing him, yeah, I think I would run
If
to
someone's gonna kill you, who do you go to?
police.
Yeah,
Or your family, and I'm both.
yeah. And then he's gone from there. Nobody's gonna have to go after him because he's banging the wife. That doesn't even make sense. They're after Buddy Boy. They got him. They're not gonna go, okay, so let's go after everybody that's banging. They'd probably shake his hand. Way to go. You're screwing the guy's wife behind his back. Yeah, we didn't like him either. If you have nothing to hide, you're around. You got something to hide, you go to ground, you're gone.
Detective Cook challenges Daniel's story, stating that if he's innocent,
He could have gone like, oh, they're looking for my. He said they're looking for my wife or his girlfriend, which is the fucking cocaine guy's wife. Be like, oh, they're looking for her. They're looking for her. We need a place to stay. We're scared. This, that, and the third. The guy was involved in this bullshit. Like, we don't want to
he
fucking
should
go
stick
this,
around.
that.
But if he's guilty, he'll go into hiding.
He has information about this murder. That's why he's running. He's banging other guys. We talked to them. They're not running. I was banging her. Her husband's a fucking big dope dealer. They're not saying, oh, yeah, we're scared. What are we scared for? The guy's dead. He's never going to find out I was banging his wife. Because if you have knowledge of any of this, you have to tell us. Because if we find out later that you knew, you know what happens.
Absolutely.
As the other guy just
Don't
said,
jeopardize your
women.
family and your career over this. Is there anything else that I should know to understand your statement fully?
The detective has given Daniel a heads up about the potential consequences, laying out all he could lose. But he seems to have made his decision, and it looks like he's sticking to it, regardless of the risks. The day after this interview, Daniel did a complete 180 and admitted to not only lying, but also to unauthorized searches of police records to aid his brother. On September 16th, 2016, Daniel pleaded guilty to perjury and insubordination, and was given a week to resign. However, he managed to flip the script on appeal, somehow landing only a penalty of suspension, demotion, and pay cut.
Oh my goodness, bro. I thought they was gonna give him time, bro. He wasn't even gonna get time, bro. He's gonna get terminated type shit. I thought that was a whole fucking crime. Like lying on that shit. Like what the fuck type of shit is that, bro? And then he didn't even get the worst possible outcome, bro. He just got a pay cut and a demotion. Like, what the fuck is that?
Charges, but on November 13th, 2020, he was non-fatally shot outside of a cafe, surviving without any arrests made.
That's dumb as fuck, bro. Damn, all that, he didn't suffer no goddamn consequences, bro. I piss y'all.